90-Day Fiancé Shekinah Garner called out for being misogynist. 90-Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner is raising some eyebrows following the latest episode of The Other Way. The 42-year-old has been trying to strengthen her marriage to Sarper Güven. She's had some issues with his past and even came to a point where she met with one of his ex-girlfriends just to clear her mind. However, some Redditors aren't happy about some of Shekinah's comments throughout the season. Keep reading to see why many are upset. 90-Day Fiancé, how are Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven? Shekinah and Sarper are still going strong today. They've shared some clips and photos with each other over the past few months. The latest episode of The Other Way featured a hilarious scene between the two. Sarper confessed to Shekinah that he was a C***ck back then, catching her off guard. He later said that he had become a peacock because he used his feathers to make her fall in love. The serious conversation turned into a funny scene as both 90-Day Fiancé stars broke characters. Some fans are also positive that the two will make it to the end due to their strong connection, especially when it comes to their love for cosmetic procedures. Shekinah called out for being misogynist. Despite all the positive comments about their relationship, some fans can't help but call out Shekinah for the comments she made throughout the show. According to the poster, they were puzzled about how the 90-Day Fiancé star refers to women as females. Others agreed and mentioned that was a form of misogyny. Some also said that other cast members do the same, such as Angela Deem and Lisa Hamme. Shekinah is full of internalized misogyny that was pretty well established at the last tell-all. That's what misogynists refer to women as. Baby girl Visa and Mima do the same thing. It's a misogyny thing. I've encountered this IRL with people I could only describe as musty. It's definitely meant to be dehumanizing, and I'm sure Shekinah refers to herself only as a woman, never just a female. 90-Day Fiancé, Sarper Güven proves loyalty. While Shekinah continues to face backlash, Sarper has been trying to win the hearts of many over the past few days. Recently, the 90-Day Fiancé star uploaded a clip of himself proving his loyalty. According to him, he uses a wall and nothing else to scratch and wax his back while Shekinah is away. When you have no one to scratch and wax your back. Loyal to it Shekinah.Garner, he captioned. He even shared the corners of his house with stains from his constant back scratching. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11, Episode 10, Sarper prepares for a tense showdown with Shekinah's no-holds-barred sisters. 90-Day Fiancé is a series where long-distance couples decide to meet in person in order to determine whether they will walk down the aisle. After a successful 10 seasons, the show is back with Season 11 and is more explosive than ever. Sarper wants to redeem himself in front of Shekinah's sisters, but only makes things worse. For the 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 couples, their 90-day K1 deadline is getting closer. Episode 10 featured drama-filled visits with family and a confrontation with someone's ex, making it very clear all wasn't well with a lot of the couples. Sarper Güven met Shekinah Garner's extended family in Montana after meeting her daughter. Shekinah had not visited the northern state in 2 years. This is where she moved with her family when she was 16, so they could practice an Amish lifestyle. I am nervous to see Shekinah's sisters tomorrow because I have a bad reputation, he revealed in a confessional interview. I have a lot to prove to them. Sarper believed her 3 sisters would be concerned because of his bad reputation during their visit to Montana. There was also a fear that the family would see him as a jerk, to which Shekinah replied, "You kind of fit the bill." Shekinah told Sarper that he had a lot to prove during the visit. He was then told that the position he is in now happened because of your own actions, ways you've chosen to live your life and things you've chosen to do to me in our relationship, it's your own fault. Shekinah reflected on Sarper's previous meeting with her sister Sheria and how it didn't go well at all. I do think that my sisters hold a grudge against Sarper for the way that he treated Sheria the first time that they met, she told viewers in a confessional. We're all very opinionated and we all want the best for each other, and if we don't think that the other is getting the best, then it makes us upset, so I feel like this is intense and there's a lot riding on this meeting. Shekinah also said that Sheria, Zayona, and Mariah were all very protective of her. Sheria told viewers prior to the visit, "I feel like the amount of time that I had with Shekinah and Sarper, I didn't really get to see the dynamic and the connection between them. So it'll be nice to see if anything's different." Sarper admitted he was nervous about seeing Shekinah's family again, saying, "I feel an inmate going to his execution, but I'm ready for that." Shekinah and Sarper tried to calm their nerves by going to a therapy horse stable before the visit. Sarper knew he had to show her family that he could be a good husband to Shekinah after his first time meeting her sister Shariah in Turkey. "I do think that my sisters hold a grudge against Sarper for the way that he treated Shariah the first time that they met," Shekinah told viewers, saying that he had to get it right if he wanted daughter Sophie's approval. Shariah had told Sarper that she hoped to see genuine growth in him prior to the big day. During the actual visit, Shekinah's sisters began asking about trust and wanted to know about any concerns Shekinah had about him possibly speaking to other women behind her back. "It takes a level of trust, and that's what relationships are about," Shekinah explained to her sisters. "I mean, if I had no trust in Sarper, what would be the point of me even being with him?" Shekinah was very dismissive of their concerns, but her sisters believed she was being naive. "It bothers me that she's being so naive about that kind of stuff," Zayona said. "I don't like that mindset." Sarper then asked Shekinah's sisters if they also had geisha vibes, a phrase he used to describe taking care of the household. "She does everything," he said. "She cooks, washes, everything." However, this understandably rubbed them the wrong way. He only made things worse when he told them that he missed the old Shekinah who was more obedient. "He's just saying that I serve him and he doesn't have to ask for it, and he loves that." "And that's like geisha vibes," Shekinah said, attempting to clarify. "He just really rubs you the wrong way. He can't help himself." Even hearing him talk about how she's like a geisha. This is when the episode came to an end, as yet another visit with Shekinah's family didn't go well for Sarper. "I feel the tension right now," he said. "Everything is happening so quick, and you know when you missed the last exit before the bridge and you're on the bridge and you cannot go back? I feel that." Mina speaks to Mark's ex, Jade, about her concerns and struggles to trust him. Elsewhere in the episode, Aminata Mina Mac set up a meeting with Mark Bessette's ex Jade after she decided that she needed to clarify the doubts she had regarding Mark's former relationship. Although Jade was surprised to hear from Mina, she agreed to the meeting. Jade clarified to Mina that it wasn't Mark who broke up with her, but the other way around. "I definitely broke up with Mark. He was moving to Boston, and I didn't want to move to Boston," Jade said. Mina informed Jade that Diana told her there was an overlap during their relationship with Mark. Jade seemed to confirm this when she said they tried to have a long-distance relationship after their split. "It's possible Mark might have still been in love with me when he met her. Do I think that I was the one who got away? I would say probably, yeah," Jade told viewers in a confessional. "Mark has not reached out to get back together since he's met Mina, but he does check up on me every now and then. But what's surprising to me right now is that Mark is saying he broke up with me, and that is not what happened." Jade also told Mina that she discovered messages from a female friend on Mark's iPad asking him to take her to Martha's Vineyard. Mina was surprised by this news, and Jade proceeded to tell her that she felt Mark's family was too involved in his life. Mina told Mark about the conversation when she came home. During their talk, Mark said he was disappointed that she didn't trust him. Even though there was tension between the two, Mark did say he would confront his family about their heavy involvement in his life. Amani, Eni, and Matt's throuple situation experienced its share of challenges. Amani Jalasi and Matt Jalasi also stole the show in this episode. They were on their way to Eni Aguirre's home in Tijuana so they could spend time with her daughter, Antonella. "We haven't had the opportunity to meet her sons yet, but we have had the privilege of meeting Antonella, her daughter that she lives with," Matt said. Eni told Amani and Matt that she had to work that night, which led to them feeling disappointed. Matt then decided to say that they brought presents for Antonella, which led to Annie saying something interesting. "Oh yeah, Antonella have many toys, all ex-boyfriend bring some gifts for Antonella," Annie said, which made Imani unhappy with the idea of adding their gift to the list. Matt then said Annie's comment was a red flag. Annie's daughter wasn't aware of the details of the throuple's relationship. Still, Matt and Imani both described Annie as a special friend in their family. "We've told our children that Annie is a very special person and that we care about her very much, and it's just kind of shocking that that's not reciprocated in her family," Matt said. "I feel walking into this is what role do I play for this child because I can't help but get close to her." They all acknowledged parenting would be difficult going forward, but felt it would be best to leave Annie's house in order to be respectful of the time she was spending with her daughter. They also wanted to let her prepare for her upcoming shift at the strip club. "I'm not going to accept her doing that when she comes to the US, Imani told Matt. She still hadn't told him about Annie's confession that she loved her more than Matt. This caused her to feel incredibly guilty. When she finally did tell him, Matt said it hurt him that she felt she had to keep it from him. Imani said that she didn't think it was her place to tell him. Matt then said, "No, that should be something you should. You should tell me immediately, it just makes me not really want to take another step." Matt said that he needed time and that if this wasn't resolved soon, he was ready to walk away from the throuple. 90-Day Fiancé Sarper Güven ripped hair off Shekinah's head. 90-Day Fiancé stars. Storyline. Sarper was now in control of giving Shekinah a new nose. He'd even designed a new one for her. Shekinah and Sarper argued over his wanting to purchase a vanity on their shared birthday, and they got into a scary argument where Shekinah accused Sarper of ripping out her hair extensions and ripping her phone out of her hand. Shekinah had walked out of Sarper's apartment. Shekinah eventually forgave Sarper on the condition that he would never show her his bad side. Sarper asked for Shekinah's hand in marriage during a romantic boat ride. While Sarper's K-1 visa was approved, he wished to remain in Turkey with Shekinah. However, Sarper was spotted in Monterey, California in September 2024, after which he surprised fans through his tell-all appearance. As of December 2024, Sarper and Shekinah are still going strong. They recently hosted Hollywood's 17th annual Babes in Toyland Christmas Toy Drive to benefit the Midnight Mission and walked the red carpet together as they look forward to ringing in the new year together. Statler Riley and Dempsey Wilkinson. Not together. Like Shekinah and Sarper, Statler and Dempsey were also a spin-off old, having documented their first meeting in before the 90 Days Season 6. Statler from Irving, Texas had found love in the UK, but Dempsey did not know that state or wished to move there. Dempsey thought Statler was moving too fast. They also locked horns on the kids' topic, since Statler was adopted at birth and didn't want to be a mother. Still, Statler and Dempsey were together at the tell-all where they revealed their van life plans. Statler was the only working member of the couple. Statler did most of the heavy lifting when it came to finances. She also had to work while they toured Europe for over a year. Her being autistic and having ADHD was not something Dempsey took into consideration. They split after Statler found out Dempsey had cheated on her with a roommate. Statler also accused Dempsey